Okay, hello everyone, welcome to the lecture. Take one more example to explain the moving average method and exponential smoothing method. In the previous class, in the previous lecture, we discussed about the moving average method. In that moving average method, we calculated the 3 years demand and 5 years moving average based on that. If suppose we have the 3 months, that is ABC, we are going to calculate the moving average for these 3 months is that is ABC by 3. If suppose if we have the 4 months, that is for this we are going to calculate the 3 months moving average, means we are going to take BCE by BCD by 3. If suppose we have the 5 months, means that is AB, CD, E, means we are going to calculate the moving average for the 5 years, means AB, C plus D plus E by 5. Otherwise, if we suppose if they asked 3 months moving average, means we are going to take C plus D plus E by 3. This is the concept we are using to calculate the moving average method. Here in our problem, they are given some coefficients and they are given the productions. Based on that production, we are going to calculate. Coming to the example, here in this example, they mentioned forecast the production for next 2 years when the production quantity for last 10 years is as follows, that is 200, 225, 235, 240, 255, 260, 265, 275, 270, 271. Use the following methods and comment on result. Here they are asking first we have to calculate the moving average value and for 3 years average and 5 years average we have to calculate. Then they are asking exponential smoothing for alpha equal to 0.3 and alpha equal to 0.7. So here I would like to calculate the problem first by using the moving average method. Here for this we have to know the data first. They are asking forecast the production for the next 2 years. It means here they mentioned the 10 years. So now we are going to calculate the demand for 12 years period. Okay. First coming to the solution. The solution, first question I would like to solve, that is moving average method. In this moving average method, for the 3 years duration I would like to calculate. For the 3 years duration, that is the 3 years moving average I am going to calculate. 3 years moving average I am going to calculate here. 3 years moving average. Okay, first like to take years, number of years, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is our given data. Okay, 10 years is the our given data. 8, 9, 10. And here I would like to then second column I would like to take the production. Year wise production we are going to take production. Here in our problem they mentioned the productions, that is 200, 225, 235 like that. 200, 225, 235. Next 240, 255, 260, 240, 255, 260. Next 265, 275, 270, 265, 275, 270, 271. These are the values of 10 years. Okay. This is one first year, second year, third year, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 years production they are given. Now we are going to take the 3 years average we are going to take, that is 3 years moving trends we are considering here. 3 years moving trends. 3 years moving trends means we are going to consider the previous year, today year, then tomorrow we are going to consider. First we are going to, here if suppose coming to this first month, here we don't have the previous data, then we have the next year data. So simply we are going to take the trend is dash we can take. Next year we are coming to this, we are going to take the 3 years sum. Second year means we have the first year, that is 200, second year means 225, third year means 235. So here we get 660 I think. 660, the trend is 660. Now we are coming to this third year. Here we are considering the second year 225, third year 235, fourth year 240. That is 10 and 600 we are getting. Like that we are going to take the all values, all year values. The coming to the here, I think this is not 600, 660, 700, 6 plus 1, 700. Next here we get 730, 735. Next coming to this 755, not 735. 700, 730, 755, 780, and here 800, 810, 816. This is here also there is no chance to calculate the demand for tomorrow, that is the for the next year. Here we have only previous year data 270, 271, then tomorrow we don't have. Okay, next we are going to take the 3 years moving average. 3 years moving average we are going to take, that is 3 years moving average trends we are considering here. Here first coming to the first that is here we are taking the sum of the 3 years, 3 years total by number of years. Here the 3 years total is in dash, so there is nothing, so simply we are taking hyphen. This is the 3 years total. Here the 3 years total is 660, so 660 by 3 we are taking is equal to 220. And here coming to the 700, 700 by 3, so 233.3. So simply I would like to take, this is 233, I would like to write 233, and the next 243.33, so I would like to round this value 243. And next 755 by 3, that is 252 we get, and the next we get 260, and next we get the value is 267, 270, 270. These are the trend values we get, we obtain. Now here I would like to draw a plot for this 3 years moving average. So here in x-axis I would like to take value is years I would like to take, and y-axis I am going to take a production. Here x-axis is years, number of years we are taken. Next coming to the y-axis, here we are taking the production. This production is we are considering, we are taking, that is the 3 years moving average. 3 years moving average we consider here, and this is also called as the trend value. So here first coming to this years, we have initially we have 10 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 we have initially. But according to the problem, we have to calculate the trend for next 2 years. It means we are going to add the 2 years for this 10 years. So here I am going to add 10, 11, 12. This is Years we are taking 12. Next, coming to this y-axis, here we are going to take the production. The production means we are going to take the moving average. This is our production. Here we have the value from the 200 and here I am going to consider we are going to take the value from the 200. That is here I am going to take the y-axis is I am going to start at 220, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 320, 340. Okay, here I am going to plot the value for the years and production. First, coming to the first year, there is no value, so simply we are neglecting. Coming to the second year, the value is 220. Here, the second year, the value is 220. So this is the value for the second year. So here I am going to take second year value is 220. This is for second year, production is 220. Okay, next, coming to the next year, that is third year, the production is 233. So third year, suppose we take 233 here. This is third year, 233. Next, coming to the next year, that is fourth year. At fourth year, we have the value is 243. So I am going to plot fourth year. That is the value is 243. 4, 243. And fifth year, we are going to take 252. Fifth year, we are going to take 252. And similarly, we are going to take the sixth year. That is sixth year means 260. Here, sixth year means we are going to take 260. 6, 260. Next, same similarly we are going to take seventh year. That is seventh year 267. Seventh year is 267. Here we may get 7, 267. Next, 8th year we are going to get 270. At 8th year. 8th year is 270. 8, 270. Coming to the ninth year, the ninth year value is 272 and there is no value for the 10th year. Ninth year is 272 we are going to take. Ninth year is 272. Simply 9, 272 we are taking here. And now we are going to join these are all and we are going to draw the trend line, trend curve for this. So simply here I am going to start the trend curve here to here. So trend line we are going to draw. This is the trend line. So the trend line may followed or may drawn like this. The trend may be come like this. So now we are going to calculate the demand forecast for the whole year. So here I am going to draw the perpendicular line for the 12th month. Here I am going to draw the perpendicular line for the 12th month. Here in this 12th month I am going to draw the perpendicular line. See this? This is the perpendicular line we drawn for the 12th month. And here we are going to draw the diagonal line through this trend through the second year. It means the trend line. Okay, here the trend line the trend line touches the perpendicular line, the x-axis line. So here we have one point. This is called as the M point. And here we are going to draw the one line for this. Narrow line going to draw here to this line. So here we get some value. From the graph I got this value is R. R is 324. So the demand for the demand forecast for 12th year is for after 2 years is 324 units. Here for next 2 years is 324 units. This is the solution for this. Now we are going to solve this by using the 5 years moving average method. Now we are going to calculate the 5 years moving average. Here also same we are going to take the data is 5 years based on the given data we are going to solve it. First we are going to take a combination of 5 yearly moving average is here we are going to take. Next we are going to take the production. Next we are going to take the 5 years moving trends. 5 years moving trends. Next we are going to take the 5 years moving average. Here this 5 years moving average means 5 years total by number of years. By number of years. Here I am going to take the values for this first year, second year, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is our given data. In our problem they mentioned 10 years data, so 10 years production they mentioned, so that we are going to take the 10 years production. Here we have the values, the production values, that is 220, 200, 225, 235, 240, 255, 260, 265, 275, 270, 271. These are the 10 years production values. So I am going to take the same values, 200, 225, next 235, 240, 255, and 260, 275, 270, 271. This is the 9 years average. Here we are going to take this 9 years average, and based on this 9 years we are going to calculate it. The first year is 200. Okay. So here I did a mistake and I missed our value. So I am going to retake the values. The first year is 200 and the second year is 225 and third year is 235 and fourth year is 240. Fifth year is 255. Sixth year is 260. And the seventh year is 265. Eighth year is 275. Ninth year is 270. 10th year is 271. This is the production they are given. Now here we are going to calculate the 5 years moving trend. In this 5 years moving trend we calculated based on the previous 2 years and next 2 years we are going to calculate. Here for example first we are coming to the first year. Here there is no previous data, simply we are going to take hyphen. Here coming to this year, here previously we have the 1 year data, so that it is also not we are constrained. We required the previous 2 years data is required. Here also there is no data. Next coming to the third year, the value is 235 is there. So previously we have the 2 years, then next 2 years we are going to take. So that is 235, 225, 200, 240, 255. The sum we are going to take. So the value is 1155. So next coming to this 240. Here we are going to add 225, 235, 240, 255, 260. So here we get the value is 1215. Like that we are going to take the remaining values. Here we get 1255. And here we get 1295, 1325, 1341. Here also there is no later data. So simply we are going to take the hyphen. So coming to this average, 5 years average, hyphen 1155 by 5. So we get 231. Here we get 243, 251, 259, 265, 268.2, and further next years we don't have the data. So here same similarly we are going to draw the plots for this 5 years like previous data. So simply I am going to take the plot. Y-axis we are going to take the production rate for 5 years. In x-axis we are going to take the number of years. So here x-axis we are going to take the years. Y-axis we are going to take the production. For 5 years moving average we are taken. So here I am going to draw the graph for this 12 years. Why? Because they are asking 2 years demand for the given 10 years. So that the reason we are going to take, we are going to calculate the 12 years demand. So we are going to take the 12 years data, and here the production also I would like to start at the minimum value is 231 is there. So we are going to plot at every 10 units. So from that we are going to take 230. Starting I am going to take 230, 235. So I have taken the axis is over 5 minutes, 240, 245, and 250, 255. 460, 465, 470, like this. So the final value is 270 only. Here first we are going to draw the date, the plot for the combination of first year and 5 years moving average. Here the first year we don't have any moving average. Same similarly second year also we don't have any moving average. Then the third year we have the moving average is 231. So for the third year we are going to draw the values. We are going to draw the 231 for the third year. Okay, that is third year 231. This is for third year. We come on 231. Next, same. Coming to the fourth year. The fourth year the moving average is 243. So for this fourth year we are going to flat 243. Fourth year 243. Next coming to the fifth year The fifth year the demand is 251. So we are going to draw for fifth year 251. This is fifth year, 251. And same coming to the sixth year, the demand is 259. 259 for sixth year. 259. Next coming to the seventh year, the demand is 265. Seventh year 265. Next coming to the eighth year, the demand is 268. 268. Eighth year 268. Now we are going to calculate the 12 years demand. 9th year there is no possibility to calculate the moving average, and also 10th year also we don't have the possibility to calculate the moving average. So that the reason we are going to calculate the 12 years moving average by taking the perpendicular line on the x-axis. So simply we are going to draw the perpendicular line at 12th year. So this is for 12th year demand, and now we are going to draw the diagonal line through the first point. First we have to draw the free-handed curve for these demands. So here I am going to join these demands. The trend line, this is a trend line. So the trend may be varied. This is a trend line we draw. So through this trend line we are going to draw the diagonal line. So here if suppose I am going to take this trend line is like this. So the trend may be increased. So here if suppose for example here I would like to get one value. Here this point we join the trend. Here the trend may be joined, the trend line may be joined. So this point is called as the M point, and this value is called as the R value. Here from this to this trend we got R value is 324. So here we get the R value is 324 at the 12th year. So this is the 5 years moving average. Okay. Thank you.